guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have the lovely Isaac here. Not Isaac, Emma, Justin. And I am just going to be doing PJ Saturday with him because, well, as this is being recorded, it's Thursday, but I'm just going to pop him in PJs for PJ Saturday. And we can have a little chat at the same time, so I want to ask you lot what you would like to see on my channel. With the exception of day in the lives, I just don't have the equipment I need to be able to film a day in the life, and I don't have the time to be able to film a day in the life because I'm busy most of the day. Now, I'm also pre-recording because I get my, as this is being uploaded, I get my second COVID jab on the 5th, which I think is Wednesday, as this is being uploaded. So I'm just pre-recording in case I feel yuck from that, because I know the second ones have been known to make you feel worse. So I'm just taking precautions and obviously trying to create content ahead of time so you will have videos. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to do, and he's in a mood not to look at the camera today, so I do apologise. Like I was saying, yes, if you lot want to see a certain type of video on my channel, please pop it in the comments below, or I will leave my email address and you can email me if you don't want to do that. But yeah, like I said, I'll do any video with the exception of a day in the life because they're just too complicated to try and make. So, as you can see, Tristan here is just very gorgeous and he's got fluff on his body. Now, I have got 3 deliveries potentially coming next week. I will open them on camera, but obviously I can't pre-record those because I don't know when they are coming. But yes, I'm going to keep it a surprise what I'm getting, because, you know, surprises are fun, aren't they? But yeah, I will definitely upload. No, it's not a Reborn or anything Reborn related. The 3 things I've ordered anyway, and I know there is Reborn stuff related coming, which again I will open on camera when it gets here. But yes, so to make matters simpler, I have got 3 things from eBay coming, and 1 thing from a good friend of mine, and then I've also got stuff coming for D, from D, who's my best friend. So yeah, I will most likely, I don't, obviously because they won't be here before tomorrow, so I won't be able to pre-record, but what I'm going to do is I'll pre-record anyway, and then I'll just slot those in when I'm out of ideas. So, by the way, his pyjamas here say every day is a good day when I have cuddles with you, so yeah. Now, let's all get serious here for a moment. Okay, this is in relation to a game called The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2. Some of you may not know what it is, so I'll give you a brief rundown. The Last of Us is a game about the cordyceps infection, or the cordyceps disease, which does infect and fungalize, is that a word? An ant's brain, and then it transforms into monstrosities. But in this game, the developers, who are Naughty Dog, have what have they done? They've said that it has transmitted to humans, and obviously it's the zombie apocalypse, but it's the Last of Us take, a Naughty Dog's take on said zombie apocalypse. So, the main characters in it are an older guy called Joel, who is voiced by Troy Baker, and a young lady called Ellie, who, when she starts her dad, she's 14, and she is voiced by Ashley Johnson, I think. Anyway, Joel has to take this little girl across the country to take her to a group called the Fireflies, and as it goes with as it goes with zombie lore, if it bites you, you get infected. So they discover this bite on Ellie's arm, because the young girl is called Ellie, and they discover this bite, but she hasn't transformed, she hasn't become a monstrosity, and it becomes clear that this little girl is immune. So what they do is Joel takes her across America to this hospital where the last known person to create a vaccine is, but there's a very dark history with Joel when the infection first broke out. Yeah, it was called Outbreak Day, and Joel lost his daughter called Sarah. So 20 years go by, and he's obviously still grieving his daughter. He then gets put in charge of this little girl called Ellie, and at first he is very arm's length with her. He keeps her away from his heart, his walls are up, but as the game progresses, you see their relationship change. So, long story short, he gets her to the Fireflies, and they do all these sort of tests, and they can create a vaccine to cure humanity and get the human population back in control. Now, Joel stops that happening. He takes Ellie out of the hospital, but he kills the doctor that could create said vaccine before he takes her. Now, my question to you lot is, if this really happened and the zombie apocalypse was real, and you were put in charge of a young girl who you developed a paternal relationship with, a parental relationship with, you saw her as your child after losing your own, would you let these people do their tests and make a vaccine, knowing, because let me start this again. The reason Joel took Ellie out of there was because to make this vaccine, they would have to kill Ellie. And obviously he didn't want that. He had developed a paternal daughter relationship, and he loved her. So my question to you is, what would you do? If you were in the same situation as Joel, you'd lost your daughter, you'd then been put in charge of this other little girl who was supposedly immune from the nightmare that had been plaguing the world for 20 years. And you knew that a vaccine could be created, but she had to die in order to do it. What would you do? Would you save the child you had now an emotional connection to? Or would you let her be or would you sacrifice her to be a science experiment to something you may not know even works, but if it does work, it will benefit mankind and change histories. Yeah, it's definitely something to think about. I say sitting here that, oh, I do the latter. I let them sacrifice her to make a vaccine, but putting myself in Joel's situation, I would probably have done the exact same as him. Protect that little girl with all my heart and lift her out of there and take her away. And I know that's selfish. I know that's horrible. But what would you two lot do? I'd be interested to know. So pop your answers in the comments, or if you want to private message me, you can. And once again, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done already, please do hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and keep on smashing those likes and comments. We love each and every single one of you. Thank you for watching. Bye. And I think Lexi. Yep, there's Lexi. Bye.